الدرس الأول lesson 1 الطعام food. This is a passage of the lesson. دليل صحة الأعضاء على شكل الثمار, a guidebook on the health of the organs in the form of fruits. So in this passage we're going to see how a couple of fruits or food items that they're going to mention, they are going to how they resemble body parts. So they begin by saying يولد الإنسان وهو في حاجة ماسة إلى الطعام الذي يمده بالطاقة اللازمة للحياة ويساعده على النمو نموا سليما. A human is born while being in urgent need for food, which provides him with the necessary energy for life and it helps him to grow healthily. So when a human is born, when a baby is born, like the baby looks out for food. It requires food to be able to get that energy to survive, and that is the case with the humans throughout their life. So here yuladu means born, al-insan, human, haja means need, and massa means urgent or dire, like in dire need or urgent need. At-ta'am is food, alladhi yamudhu, which provides him with the taqa, which is energy, al-lazima, that is required for hayat, life. Yusa'iduhu, it helps him in numuf, growth, numuwan saliman, healthily, yani healthy growth. ومما لا يخفى على أحد أن تناول الخضروات والفواكه يؤثر تأثيرا إيجابيا على صحة الإنسان وسلامته. And it is not hidden from anyone that eating fruits and vegetables has a positive impact on human health and well-being. So here لا يخفى على أحد is it is not hidden from anyone. تناول خضروات والفواكه, eating vegetables and fruits, يؤثر, it affects تأثيرا إيجابيا, positive impact. صحة الإنسان is human health and سلامته is well-being. So fruits and vegetables, when humans they eat it, it has a very positive impact on their health. So then it says that وَمِنَ الْمَوْضُوعَاتِ الْمُشَوِّقَةِ أَنَّ هُنَاكَ بَعْضَ أَنْوَاعِ الْأَطْعِمَةِ الَّتِي تُشْبِهُ أَعْضَاءَ الْجِسْمِ. And one of the interesting topics is that there are some types of food that resemble the body parts. So this is the whole passage, this is what the whole passage is about. It is talking about, it's sort of written like an article in which they talk about fruits, the way it looks, and it resembles some body parts. ستتعرف عليها إن واصلت قراءة المقال. You will get to know them if you keep reading the article. So الموضوعات is topics, المشوقة, interesting. أن هناك that there are بعض some أنواع الأطعمة, some types of food التي that تشبه, resembles, and this is a very important word in this lesson. تشبه, يشبه, it comes, تشبه is for feminine and يشبه is for male, masculine, and both means resembles. أعضاء الجسم is body parts. ستتعرف عليها, you will get to know them. إن واصلت, if you keep on قراءة المقال, reading the article. And they begin by saying من منا لا يحب تناول الطماطم اللذيذة حمراء اللون. Who among us does not like to eat delicious red colored tomatoes? So the first part is about, or the first food they're going to talk about is tomatoes. So they begin by saying who does not like to eat tomatoes. Man minna is who among us. La yuhibbu, does not like. Tanawul, which is to eat. At-tamatim, tomatoes. Al-ladhidha, delicious. Hamra al-lawn, red colored. فما رأيك عزيزي القارئ في أن هذه الثمرة تشبه القلب وما به من تجويفات. What do you think, dear reader, about the fact that this fruit resembles the heart and its cavities? So they're saying that tomatoes, they resemble the heart and the cavities that it has. So ما رأيك is what do you think, or what is your opinion. عزيز القارئ means my dear reader. في أن هذه الثمرة, that this fruit تشبه, resembles القلب, heart, وما به من تجويفات, and its cavities. إضافة إلى أنها مفيدة للقلب. In addition, it is beneficial for the heart. لأنها تحتوي على مضادات أكسدة, because it contains antioxidants, ومادة lycopene, and lycopene. So this is the reason why it's beneficial for the heart, because it has antioxidants and lycopene. إضافة إلى is in addition, مفيدة is beneficial للقلب for the heart لأنها because it تحتوي على contains مضادات أكسدة antioxidants and مادة اللايكوبين is lycopene. فهذه الثمرة العجيبة قد تساعدك على الوقاية من أمراض القلب. This wonder fruit could help you to prevent heart diseases. So this is one of the benefits of tomatoes, that it can be something that prevents heart diseases. هذه الثمرة العجيبة, this wonder fruit, قد تساعدك على, could help you to وقاية, prevent أمراض القلب, heart diseases. Now they're going into banana. لثمرة الموز فوائد صحية عديدة. The fruit banana has many health benefits. So here li is has, or it can mean for. The literal meaning is for, but when you say li thamarat al-mauz means the fruit banana has. So thamara is fruit and mauz is banana. فوائد is benefits and صحية is health. عديدة many. لكن أكثر ما يلفت النظر شكل ثمرة الموز. But what catches the eye the most is the shape of the banana. التي تشبه إلى حد كبير شكل ابتسامة عريضة على الفم, which closely resembles the shape of a wide smile on the mouth. So now they're comparing banana to the smile, the smile when it's very wide. That's when a person smiles, then it has that shape of a banana. لكن, but أكثر, most, ما يلفت is to catch, another, the eye, is شكل, the shape of ثمرة, fruit, الموز, banana. التي تشبه, which resembles, حد كبير, great extent, شكل ابتسامة, shape of a smile. عريضة is wide, الفم is mouth. And they say that والسر وراء ذلك, the secret behind this, أن الموز يحسن المزاج, that bananas improve mood, ويزيل الاكتئاب, and remove depression. And the reason for that is لاحتوائه على مادة السيروتونين المفيدة للمخ, as it contains serotonin, which is good for the brain. So the reason they're talking about the connection between the shape of the banana and the smile, and people smile generally when they feel good, when the mood is good. And the interesting fact here is that when people have bananas, it produces something called as serotonin, and which is good for your brain. And as a result of that, people, they feel good, and it removes depression. Of course, to say remove depression is a bit too far-fetched, but it makes you feel good, and when you feel good, you don't feel sad. That is the point that is the author is trying to say. السر is secret, وراء, behind, ذلك, that الموز, bananas, يحسن, improve, المزاج, the mood. يزيل, it removes, الاكتئاب, depression, لاحتوائه على, as it contains, مادة serotonin. المفيدة للمخ, useful for the brain. إن أردت أن تمد جسمك بمادة الأوميغا 3 التي تقوي ذاكرتك وتحسن من وظائف دماغك وتحافظ على الصحة وسلامته. Now the next fruit they're going to talk about is the walnut. So they're going to talk about first about omega 3. So they say that if you want to supply your body omega 3, التي تقوي ذاكرتك. Now what is omega 3? What does it do? It strengthens your ذاكرة, memory, وتحسن من وظائف دماغك, and improve your brain function. وتحافظ على صحته وسلامته, and maintain its health and safety. So here in أردت أن, if you want to, تمد, supply, جسمك, your body, بمادة الأوميغا 3, omega 3, التي تقوي, which strengthens ذاكرتك, your memory, تحسن, improves وظائف دماغك, brain function, تحافظ على, maintain, صحته, its health, and سلامته, its safety. فعليك بهذه الثمرة الحلوة المذاق التي تشبه دماغك بالفعل. إنها ثمرة الجوز. Then you should have the sweet tasting fruit which exactly resembles your brain. It is the walnut fruit. So فعليك means you should have بهذه الثمرة, this fruit. And this the description of this fruit is حلوة المذاق, sweet tasting, التي تشبه, which resembles دماغك, your brain, بالفعل, exactly. إنها ثمرة الجوز, it is the walnut fruit. So here they mention the fruit, which is walnut, and what it resembles. It resembles the brain, and at the same time it is good for your brain and improves your memory and brain function. So that was the case when it came to walnut and omega-3. Now coming to جاء الدور الآن على صنف مميز بين أصناف الفواكه. Now comes the role of a specific type of fruit among the varieties of fruits. So جاء comes, دور is role, الآن now, صنف is type, مميز special, بين among أصناف الفواكه varieties of fruits. صاحب الشكل العنقودي الفريد والطعم الذي لا يقاوم إنه العنب. Having a unique cluster shape and the taste that is irresistible, it is the grapes. So now they're going to talk about grapes. And the shape of the grapes is a cluster shape. And the taste is something that is irresistible, which means it's really tasty. صاحب is having, شكل العنقودي cluster shape, الفريد is unique, الطعم taste, الذي لا يقاوم that is irresistible. العنب is grapes. هل تعلم أن رئتك تحتوي على هيكل يشبه عنقود العنب? Now they're going to compare the cluster shape of these grapes to the shape of the lung. So they say that, did you know that your lung contains a structure that resembles a bunch of grapes? هل تعلم أن is, did you know that رئتك, your lung, تحتوي على means contains, هيكل means structure, يشبه resembles عنقود العنب, bunch of grapes. ولهذه الحياكل دور مهم في مرور الأكسجين بالرئتين إلى مجري الدم. And these structures have an important role in the passage of oxygen by the lungs into the bloodstream. So the role of these, the shape in the lungs is that it allows the passage of the oxygen by the lungs to the bloodstream. So لهذه الحياكل, these structures have دور مهم, important role, مرور الأكسجين, passage of oxygen, بالرئتين, by the lungs, إلى مجري الدم, into the bloodstream. And finally they're talking about al-jazar, which is carrots. al-jazar يقوي النظر, carrots strengthen eyesight. بالتأكيد استمعت إلى هذه المقولة من قبل. You've definitely heard this saying before. So this is a saying that is quite popular, especially when we're children we hear this, to have carrots because it strengthens the eyesight. Al-jazar is carrots, يقوي, strengthen, النظر is eyesight. بالتأكيد استمعت, you have definitely heard هذه المقولة, this saying, من قبل, before. لقد أثبتت التجارب أن قزحية العين تشبه مقطعا عرضيا من الجزر. So experiments have proven that the iris of the eye resembles a cross section of carrots. So now they're comparing the cross section of carrots to the iris of the eye. أثبتت is proven, التجارب experiments, قزحية العين, iris of the eye, تشبه resembles, مقطعا عرضيا is cross section of الجزر, carrots. وأنه بالفعل مفيد للعين بسبب احتوائه على فيتامين A الذي يؤدي نقصه إلى أمراض عديدة منها جفاف العين والعمى الليلي. Now they say that it is definitely useful to the eye, which is the carrots. As it contains vitamin A, whose deficiency leads to many diseases including dry eyes and night blindness. So they compared eyes and carrots, and then they say that the carrots are good for the eyes because the carrots, they give vitamin A, and the deficiency of vitamin A, which means if you don't have vitamin A, then it could lead to many diseases such as dry eyes and night blindness. So أنه means it is بالفعل مفيد, definitely useful للعين, to the eye, بسبب, due to احتوائه على, containing vitamin A, that's vitamin A, الذي يؤدي نقصه إلى, whose deficiency leads to أمراض عديدة, many diseases, منها including جفاف العين, dry eyes, and العمى الليلي, which is night blindness.